Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can look me up in my social medias. I've got Facebook, X, Instagram, Getter, Blue Sky, Truth Social, and others. Police arrest man who assaulted nun in Jerusalem attack, condemned by Foreign Ministry and the Hebrew University, officials say. Zero tolerance for attacks on religious figures, the police have said. Israel police on Wednesday arrested a man suspected of assaulting a nun in Jerusalem earlier this week. The 36-year-old Jerusalem resident was arrested shortly after the incident of suspicion of carrying out a religiously motivated attack, with police emphasising a zero tolerance policy towards violence against religious figures. On Wednesday evening, the police released a video of the arrest, stating in the city sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike, we remain committed to protecting all communities and ensuring those responsible for the violence are held accountable. On Thursday, the police released security camera video of the attack in which the man can be seen running up behind the 48-year-old nun and shoving her violently to the ground. As she falls, she hits her head on a raised section of a drainage system. The man initially walks away before returning to kick her. Eventually, he is pushed away by a passerby and leaves the scene. The nun suffered a head injury with bleeding that required medical treatment. The victim, who did not wish to be identified, is a student at the École Biblique, the French School of Bible and Archaeology located in East Jerusalem, near the Garden Tomb. The school is situated within the Dominican-run Saint Etienne St. Stephen Priory, built around the St. Stephen Basilica, built on the site of a previous basilica that was believed to house the remains of Stephen from the Book of Acts. The Hebrew University of Jerusalem, which has collaborated with the École Biblique on archaeological research, released a statement on Thursday morning condemning the assault. This is not an isolated incident, but part of a troubling pattern of rising hostility towards the Christian community and its symbols. The university said, as scholars of history and culture, we view this violence as a direct assault on the fundamental values of Jerusalem, a city whose strength lies in its religious pluralism and its commitment to safe and open dialogue. Nadav Kagan, head of the David Area Investigation Bureau in the Jerusalem district, told Channel 12 News, we in the David area deal with all religions and try to keep the area as calm as possible. Sometimes there are attacks, and in the face of any violence we act with a heavy hand and with zero tolerance in order to bring the perpetrators to justice. The Foreign Ministry also condemned the attack on social media, writing, violence against innocent individuals and especially against members of the religious communities has no place in our society. We extend our sincere sympathies to the nun who was pushed to the ground and physically attacked, and we convey our solidarity with the Latin Patriarchy in Jerusalem, the ministry said. Israel remains fully committed to safeguarding freedom of religion and freedom of worship for all faiths, and to ensuring that Jerusalem remains a city where every community can live, pray, and practice its faith in safety and dignity, it concluded. As of Thursday evening, the suspect remained in police detention. This is just an awful attack on the Christian community. And unfortunately, this only makes idiots like Tucker Carlson, Candace Owen, Nick Fuentes, and others be more resolute in their attacks on Israel and the Jewish people for not protecting Christianity. But these are only a small number of incidents in a city that is a melting pot of different religions, different thoughts, different creeds. And I think Israel has dealt rightly with this incident and has said all the right things and has done all the right things. And I just pray for this woman that she recovers quickly and that the rest of the Jewish people would show her love, support, and let her know that she is part of the mix of religions that are openly celebrated within the Jewish nation. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.